Hey ho, and what do you know? We are back once again. We are on the Hyatt train, going fast, can't put out the flames. The Fusion Strike Smeg Action has arrived, and I am so stoked for it. This is release day. We're cracking some packs right here live on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Melomocha. Come see these packs cracked live. Not only am I doing Fusion Strike on my channel, but I crack all sorts of packs live right on my channel, and I do all sorts of giveaways. If you're interested in just hanging with the chat, relaxing all cool, cracking some packs outside the school, go ahead and hit up my live streams. If you want to be notified for more Pokemon trading card game content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 100 subscribers. This video, we are doing a Fusion Strike booster box opening right here. My first booster box I've ever opened, period. I've never opened up 36 packs out of a booster box before, and what better way to start than the new set from Fusion Strike. So I'm really excited to crack this open. Let me know in the comments what your favorite Fusion Strike card is from the set and what deck you're most excited to play. Personally, I can't even lie, I'm really interested in playing the new Mew VMAX deck with the Fusion Strike engine. Gengar looks really cool too, as does Boltund VMAX. Let's get right into it.
Let's get scratching.
Yo guys, here it is, the Pokemon trading card game Sword and Shield Fusion Strike booster box, 36 packs, purple and pink. Look at that art right there, Mew flying out onto the skyline. Really cool the way that these booster boxes are packed in. We got like a story right here. Road Ahead reveals limitless potential as the new Fusion Strike style emerges to harness the unbound spirit of Pokemon and trainers alike. Adaptable new Pokemon V like Genesect, Hoopa, Mew VMAX are eager for battle, while Single Strike and Rapid Strike Pokemon loom large as Rillaboom, Cinderace, and Inteleon VMAX appear in their Gigantamax form. So go with the flow and discover powerful new strategies in Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Fusion Strike. Go with the flow. Yo, Mew's taking after my man Bruce Lee out here. Yo, you know that? You know, my man Bruce Lee once said, you must be formless like water. You put water into a cup, it becomes a cup. You put water into a bowl, it becomes the bowl. Water can flow and it can crash. Be water, my friend. Did you know what's not flowing? The plastic on this booster box. Holy, we cannot. My goodness, fresh from the factory. All right, we got it. Now we're flowing. Pokemon Fusion Strike booster box. Gengar right on the top, Boltund on the side, Genesect on the other side, and right there on the front is the Mew. So I think you can take this out here on the top, push this through, fold it down. Don't worry, I'm an expert. I've seen this before. Okay, there it is. Push this down, and boom, there we are. Fusion Strike booster box featuring all of our best lads. Let's go ahead and put this in the corner right there. Let's get into our first pack. One thing I'm a little bit worried about the longevity of Fusion Strike as a set. Kind of looking through the set, there's a lot of bulk in this set, honestly. There is a lot of bulk in this set. So here we have a black code. So they changed the codes. This is for those that haven't seen. These are the new codes. Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. Play today. Well, maybe not quite today because it's been delayed until 2022, but you know, one day it'll be played today, but that day is not today. So the black codes mean that you get a holo or better, and the white codes mean a dud pack. There is so much bulk. This is the largest set in Pokemon trading card game history. There is so much bulk in this set. It is actually crazy. Reprint of Shauna, bulk card. Why would you ever reprint Shauna in a format that has Marnie in it? Not only did Shauna get a reprint, but Judge got a reprint as well. Both players shuffle their hand to their deck and draw 4 cards. There's so many cards in the set that just do nothing. So many really bad rares. So it's the largest set in TCG history, Pokemon TCG history, but it's not for a good reason. First rare of the box is, ooh, Deoxys Hollow. So not a hit, but definitely a card I'm interested in. This is a rapid, single, and Fusion Strike Pokemon all in one. I will be making a Deoxys deck sometime in the future, and I'm very curious as to the different ideas that people may come up with this card. For 3 energy, it can do 80 more damage if a Fusion Strike energy is attached. So there is a slight incentive to play it with the Fusion Strike engine. Not a huge incentive, but an incentive nonetheless. It does only have 120 HP, so it will still lose to Urshifu. Urshifu and Jolteon gatekeep basically every single prize deck in the format. So here's another pack in here. Let's see if there's anything of note. Let's see, Drillbur. So the Cramomatic is a card I think we all kind of have our eye on, but are a little bit scared to use. You can only play this card if you discard an item card from your hand. If you do, you flip a coin. So you have to discard and then flip, not flip and then discard. If heads, you may search your deck for any card in your deck and put it into your hand. This card has potential. We have seen a card similar to this card before, Order Pad. Order Pad is played and expanded. Basically, with Order Pad, you flip a coin without the discard effect, and if heads, you search your deck for any item card in your deck and put in your hand. It is played in like Archie's decks and some other decks like that. You don't actually play that many items in your deck in standard format, unlike expanded where you play tons of items because you go through your deck so quickly in expanded. So not too sure how good that card will be, but I'm sure some people will try it that has seen competitive play in Japan. So we got Stuffle, Sandygast, Plusle. So there's just so many like not that great cards. Reverse Holo Eldegoss, Sunny Wind for 50 damage, and a Selgor is an interesting card. If you switch it into the active, it can attack for a single grass energy and does 120 damage. So you could easily make a Selgor deck with that for a single prize. And it's only has 90 HP, so you can search it out with Level Ball. Elisa Sparkle. Choose up to 2 of your Fusion Strike Pokemon, and for each of those Pokemon, search your deck for your Fusion Strike energy and attach it to that Pokemon, then shelf your deck. Really good supporter. Right now, I think what Fusion Strike is missing is a way to get Fusion Strike energy back into your deck. Currently, there's no way to do that. It's really similar to Rapid Strike, where you're kind of restricted to just the 4 count right now. Fighting Energy, Electric, Dunsparce, Dancer. I want a full art version of this card. It's not a very good card at all. Draw 2 cards. If it's your second, if you go second, it's your first turn. Draw 3 more cards. Really bad supporter. I don't know why Pokemon keeps printing supporters like that. These like first turn effect supporters are not very good, especially since they enacted the no supporter on your first turn rule going first. Reverse Holo Dewpider and Inteleon V. Pretty sure the Inteleon from Sword and Shield base set is better than this. The only reason why you would play this is the fact that it is a Rapid Strike Pokemon, so you can search it out with the Rapid Strike Sobble. So it does have that going for it. You can attach Rapid Strike energy to it as well, but I think in terms of like consistency of like having a turn 1 attack for 1 energy, I think the Sword and Shield base Inteleon is better. If anything, you probably want to run a 2-2 line if you're trying the new Inteleon VMAX out. Alright, so we got Dreepy, Makuhita, Rookidee, Darumaka, Wigglytuff, and the Latios. So the Latios, play it with the Latias engine and the Fusion Strike energy. The Fusion Strike energy, if you attach it to a Fusion Strike Pokemon, it makes it immune to abilities from your opponent's Pokemon. So next pack here. There's just so many rares in this set that just don't really do anything. They don't have very good attacks. They don't really have any effects. They're just here just to be here. Indeedee, Growlithe, Blinks. Yeah, so they printed. So I love the boys. Don't get me wrong, the boys up on the street. But they printed 2 Phalanx in this set. This Phalanx is just pure bulk. Very, very bad card. Has 1 attack, does 30 damage, and to add insult to injury, there's another Phalanx in this set that has the same attack, but it has another attack with like a better effect. So there's literally zero reason to play this card ever. Morpeko, single strike, explosive discontent. This attack does 3 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. You could, there's no real solid way to put single strike energy on the Pokemon right now, but or damage counters other than single strike roar. But Versatile Swampert. This card is so close to being good. They should have worded this card similar to the Colossal, single prize Colossal that accelerates fighting and fire. This is water or fighting, not both. So this card is so close to being good, and it's on a stage 2 Pokemon, which is really unfortunate. And a Hollow Steelix. I think the Swampert might see some slight experimentation, but it's a stage 2 Pokemon. Colossal didn't really see a whole lot of play. It was in like some rogue decks like Sandaconda V, but it wasn't really in much else. So we got Trubbish, Totodile, Phantom, Snorlax, Snome, Reverse Hollow Sandshrew, and Zeraora. Yeah, the Zeraora Wild Charge, 70 damage. Very bad card. And the Cramomatic again. And the Dunsparce is a good card for colorless decks. This card is in play or on your bench. Yeah, if this card is in play, all of your colorless Pokemon have no weakness. If there is a colorless deck that ever comes back into meta, Dunsparce will be a very good one-tech card. It's on a basic. Really no reason not to play that Dunsparce if you're playing a colorless deck. Sizzlipede, Klefki, Pansage, Wooloo, Pancham, Reverse Hollow, Zeraora, and Azumarill. Dude, the color on this card is like kind of not that good. Like it's like kind of faded. Like it's not as bright of a Reverse Hollow as it should be. It's not vibrant at all. Like the printing on this, like you can kind of, I don't know if you can see, but the color on it is like not very good, but hopefully we can pick up the pace. Togedemaru reprint, or say kind of like a new art for Quick Ball, which is really cool. CGI, Sharpedo, Meowth, Onyx, Choodle, Shroomish, Klefki, Reverse Hollow Starmie. I don't even know what this card does. Discard any amount of water energy, choose one of your opponent's Pokemon, do 30 damage to it for every energy you discard in that way. Okay, not bad. And, ooh, there it is. There goes the boy. Gengar, the single strike Dark Slumber. Your active Pokemon is now asleep. The Pain Explosion for 190 damage. Put 3 damage counters on this Pokemon. One of the newest meta cards to come out into the set. And Mew VMAX's counter. Without this card, Mew VMAX would be all over the place. I mean, Umbreon exists, which kind of helps check it as well. But having a Gengar V in the new single strike engine doesn't help. The Gengar VMAX has really strong attacks as well, so hopefully we'll be able to pull it. Lightning Energy, Cramomatic, Eldegoss, Galarian Berserker. What does this card do? It's deck for 2 basic, bad card. Pansear, Gumi, Aerocuda, Snubble, Geodude, Reverse Hollow Eevee from the Fusion Strike set in the neighborhood. And the rare is Hollow Swampert. Okay, so Skitty, Phalanx, Choodle, Vullaby, Dewpider, Reverse Hollow Corvisquire, and Toxicroak. Is this a good card? Not poisoned. 4 damage counters. Maybe. Actually, it's not playable at all, huh? Because you can't play it with the other Toxicroak because you can only play 4 of a Pokemon with the same name in your deck. So you won't be able to stack it with the Toxicroak that increases poison damage between turns. Yeah, there's just so much bulk in this set, guys. This set, my goodness, there's just so much just not very good cards in this set. Boonieri Basculin? What does this card do? This attack does 10 more damage for each damage counter in your opponent's active Pokemon. In a VMAX meta, where Pokemon have like over 300 HP, and this is a Rapid Strike Pokemon, which means it's a basic Pokemon that can attack for a single energy. This might be a decent card. Grubbin, Mankey, Pansage, and Kangaskhan. Pretty sure this is a bad card too. Voltorb, Pansage, Cufant, Gligar, Slugma, Reverse Hollow Indeedee, Electros, and Sandslash. Yeah, the Sandslash. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Sandslash. Come on, don't do my boy like that. Maybe, give me a better Sandslash card. Come on. Okay, so Zorua, Shelder, Caterpie, Drillbur, Shinx, Reverse Dynamo, and a Selgor. Yeah, we need this box to pick up. Unfortunately, I love Clawitzer. This is not a good card. Snipe Shot, 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon on a stage 1. Not very good. Spongy Gloves. So what's funny about Spongy Gloves is that this card is actually kind of playable in the Greedent deck. The Inteleon engine is everywhere. So Sobble only has 60 HP, the Rapid Strike Sobble. So you can attach this to a Greedent VMAX. The Greedent VMAX does like 30 damage. And if it knocks out a Pokemon, you take 2 extra prize cards. So the 30 attack becomes a 60 damage attack on a Sobble. And suddenly you're knocking out Sobbles for 3 prize cards. It's pretty funny. I hate Greedent. Caterpie, Morpeko, Eevee, Shelder, Reverse Hollow, Rotom. Please give me something. Holy crap. Nope. And Starmie. Hollow Starmie. Cramomatic. Skaters Park. Frostmoth. Toxel. Totodile. Totodile is a good boy, though. He's a good boy. Boonieri. Clobbopus. Dynamo. Reverse Hollow Pancham. And Cloyster. Is Cloyster a good card? Attack does 30 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. 60 damage with the Telescopic Sight. Not really a whole lot. So booster boxes are supposed to be calculated and weighed by the Pokemon Company to have like a set number of hits. Meloetta. This attack does 70 damage for each Fusion Strike energy attached to all of your Pokemon. You can only play 4 Fusion Strike energy in a game, and you're probably not going to have all 4 active in one turn, so this is probably not that great of a card. Booster boxes are supposed to have like a set number of hits in them, which is why I got a booster box to begin with. But at this rate, if we like, not only do we need a hit, but we need to hit big. Reverse Hollow Snorlax and a Lucario V. Terrible card. I believe this card is from like the Japanese like promo set or something, or like some sort of like learn how to play Pokemon set or whatever. And they just kind of like shoved it into the set to try and make the set larger than it needed to be. Such a bad card, I'm not even going to consider it a hit, to be honest. 2 Fighting and a Colorless for 120 HP, and it gives up 2 prize cards. Very, very bad card. Can we turn this box around? Can we turn this box around? Apparently not, honestly. Quillfish, Vulpix, Chansey, Zigzagoon, Zarude, Maractus. So this Maractus is probably going to be a very interesting meme deck. Ditch and Shake does 50 damage for every tool card that you discard from your hand. So you might be able to pair this with the Garbodor. I'm not sure which set it's from, but there's a Garbodor that does like 40 damage or something for every tool card in your discard pile and shuffles them back into the deck. So if you play that with this Garbodor and the Maractus that puts tools back into the discard pile, then you can kind of have a cycle and recycle going on between the two. I'll have to build that deck and see how good it is. Probably not very good, but it might be a fun little deck to play. Yeah, at this point, I'm kind of just hoping and praying to get like a VMAX Alt-Art or something like that. Azumarill could be a good card in control decks. I don't play control decks. I don't like to play against control decks, but control decks are a thing, and they haven't been good in standard format for a while. So Dive and Rescue, put up to 3 in any combination of Pokemon and supported cards from your discard pile into your hand. So this could help the control engine a little bit to get things that you need from the discard pile back into your hand and deck. Yeah, me and control, it's just like you can't overbench. You have to change your entire game plan whenever you play against control. Game start, turn 1, you see Munchlax in the active, you're just like, oh, here we go. Like a control game, yippee. Like half the reason why I don't, no, basically the entire reason why I don't I don't play all my basic Pokemon on my bench in the early turns of the game is because I'm waiting to see and confirm whether or not I'm playing against a control deck. In the beginning of the game, you have the ability to put down all of your basic Pokemon on your bench as you want, but if you flip over your cards and you see Munchlax in your opponent's active slot, you're probably going to lose the game because they're going to throw down Gallarmine and they're going to boss up whatever other Pokemon to try and stall you out. I always wait to confirm that I'm not playing against control And then I start benching Crobats and all my other basic Pokemon. Jumpluff, Durant, Pansear, Minun. Not a very good card. Baltoy, reverse. So like, look at the shading on it. Like, this is supposed to be a reverse holo. It's just so faded. The reverse holo on this is just so faded. Like, what is going on? I actually saw a booster box opening from someone else, and I saw this, and I thought they just got like an error box, but apparently it's like an actual like regular thing. I don't know. It's really weird. Claydol can be played with Greedent for 2 fighting energy, reduces your opponent's active Pokemon's HP all the way down to 60. I don't like Greedent. Don't like Greedent, but if you're a Greedent fan, then you can play it with Claydol. Darkness Energy, Beware, Dracloak, Corvisquire, Klefki, Pansage, Wooloo, Pancham, Glaran Darumaka, another reverse holo Mantine. The rare is Dragapult, Holo Dragapult. Fusion Strike Assault, 30 damage times the amount of Fusion Strike Pokemon that you have in play. If you have a full board of Fusion Strike Pokemon, you can do as much as a 180 damage for a single energy, but it's on a stage 2 Pokemon, so probably not the strongest of cards still. Stimapore, Bugcatcher, Wigglytuff, Phalanx, Choodle, Impidimp, Snom, Onyx, Reverse Holo Luxray, and oh my gosh. Dude, I had to be the one. I had to be the one, man. I had to be the one. I was like, I've been saying for like weeks, I hope I don't get Greedent VMAX. I hope I don't get Greedent VMAX. I hope I don't get Greedent VMAX. The time has come. I pull Greedent VMAX. Dude. Turn a Profit for 2 colorless energy, 30 damage. If this opponent, was it 2 prize cards? Yeah, so if your opponent's Pokemon is knocked out by this attack, you may take 2 extra prize cards. I'm not gonna talk about this. It's a meme deck, honestly. It's not a very good card. I think people are gonna play it on the ladder with Spongy Gloves and Justified Gloves to try and knock out Zigzagoons and Greedents, and Sobbles for like a week, and then people are gonna forget all about your boy Greedent VMAX. Pokemon just keeps going with like the Greedent VMAX meme. Honestly, it's not funny. Like, memes are supposed to be natural, organic. You don't just keep forcing Greedent down our throat and expect it to be funny. Darkrai, another faded reverse holo. Like, look how bad this card is. Look how faded this reverse holo is. Like, this is so bad. Like, I'm trying to get the word out to the people. Like, beware. Anyone that watches this video, like, some of these cards just, they're printing them too fast. Like, this is quickly becoming the largest set in Pokemon trading card game history, but also the worst. Power tablets. Very similar to Electro Power. You play the card, your Fusion Strike Pokemon do an extra 30 damage that turn. You can play 4 of these in your turn. If you draw into all of them, so you can do an extra 120 damage if you draw into all of your power tablets. Corvisquire, Shauna. Yeah, at this point, we basically need Altart Mew in order to make this box worth it. Like, this is really, really bad. Reverse Holo, Copper another Steelix. Psychic Energy, Breloom, Cross Switcher. Do not be fooled. This is not a good card. You must play 2 Cross Switchers at once. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. If you do, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. We've seen this effect before. Your boy Guzma. Guzma was, you could play for 1 card. It was the best Gussing supporter in TCG history. But with this card, it clunks up your hand because you have to play 2 of them. And it's not a burnable card. You could, if this card had a 1 effect that you could use, like if it was just like a switch card, or you could like a rope or something, it would be good. So you could burn it. It's not as good of a card as it seems. See, Morpeko, Smeargle, Quillfish, Tynamo, Reverse Holo Dancer. Really wish I pull a Reverse Holo Dancer. The rare is Full Art Shauna. Finally, holy crap, a full art trainer. Not a very good one. But at this one, I mean, we'll take whatever. At this point, we'll take whatever we can get. Holy crap! Full Art Shauna. Shuffle your hand to your deck and draw 5 cards in a format that has Marnie in it. Finally, some luck on our side. Holy crap! Full Art Shauna. We'll take the Full Art Shauna at this point. At this point, I'm like gasping for air. I'm gasping for air at this point. Help your boy. Give me your energy. Because basically, like, Judge. Like, basically 3/4 of this box has been white codes. Or Choreo. If this Pokemon is in play, you're on your bench or something, your Fusion Strike Pokemon take 20 less damage. Probably not a card worth playing. We're in a 2-shot meta anyway. If you're getting 1-shot, you're probably playing against one of your counters. Whether you take 20 less damage or not, you're probably getting 1-shot anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but... See, Wooloo, Pancham, Galarian Darmaka, Indeedee, Growlithe, Zeraora, Reverse, and a Vikavolt. This Vikavolt, Electro Blaster, discard 2 energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 200 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. This card was actually played in Japan, but Japan still has Charge-a-Bug from one of the Sun and Moon sets that helps accelerate energy onto itself. So here in the States, that Vikavolt probably won't see any play, but in Japan, it does actually see a little bit of play. Cross your fingers. We really, really, really need to pull like an Altart Gengar, Altart Mew, something. Altart something. Pyukumuku, Eldegoss, Shinx, Shelmet, Drillbur, Bunnelby, Mudkip, Reverse Hollow Sizzlipede, and Appleton V. Another really, really bad card. 100 damage, heals 30 damage from itself. Only has 210 hit points, weak to fire. Doesn't evolve anything. So what's funny about this Appleton is that in the games, there's only one Gigantamax form for Appleton and Flapple. They evolve into like the same exact Gigantamax form. In the TCG, Appleton V cannot evolve into Flapple VMAX. So right now, this Appleton actually can't evolve into anything. So it's just a bulk bad card. There's no VMAX or GMAX Appleton V in this set at all. Like, it looks like I have 6 hits, but in reality, I only really have like 3 playable cards. I'm not going to count Greedent. Get Greedent out of here. Gliscor, Mandibuzz, Ninetales, Snubbull, Geodude, Sizzlipede, Klefki, Pansage, Reverse Hollow Grubbin, and the rare is another Hollow Swampert. Galarian Meowth, Panpour, Eevee, Craplock, and Goodra. Goodra, if your opponent attempts to attach an energy to their Pokemon, they have to flip a coin. If tails or heads or whatever it is, that energy is discarded, but it does not count as your opponent's attached per turn. It's not quite as good as it sounds. This card could have been like a really good like stall or control type card, but it's not nearly as good as it seems. Down to our last 3-4 packs or so. Need a little bit more luck. Maybe this box is bottom heavy. Nope, not quite. Not quite bottom heavy. Feraligatr, not a good card. Arachnid, very vanilla card, not very good, not playable. Just a lot of not playable rares. Schoolboy, Chili, Cillian, and Cress, interesting card. Search your deck for up to 3 Fusion Strike Pokemon, reveal them, and put them into your hand. So if you played the Mew VMAX and the Mew VMAX and Genesect engine, this card can help you get all of your Genesects into play very quickly. We got 2 unplayable Pokemon V cards, an unplayable Full Art Supporter, which I'm not complaining because I would have wanted it anyway because I like to collect Full Art Supporters. Yeah, this box has not been the best. This box has not been the best. So this Ninetales is interesting. So the other Ninetales in this set is bad, very vanilla. This one is interesting. It reduces the retreat cost of your Fire-type Pokemon by 2. There's no real playable Fire-type Pokemon right now except for Victini VMAX, which right now the current version of Victini VMAX is just leave it in the active and play Kabus. Not a whole lot of reason to switch in and out. But if they release a good Fire-type Pokemon in the future that can take advantage of having free retreat, then this Ninetales might be played with it. Lopunny, Growlithe, Phalanx, Morpeko, Smeargle, Quillfish, Reverse Hollow Lopunny. And the rare is Hollow Grimmsnarl. 2 packs of Fusion Strike left. Can we do it? We still don't have a secret rare. We still don't have a secret rare. No rainbow rares. This pack isn't going to do it for us. This Electrode is like so bad. Like, Explosion. For colorless energy, this Pokemon does 90 damage to itself, basically knocking itself out, right? For 120 damage, okay? So, for 120 damage, you're knocking yourself out, giving your opponent a prize card. Like, this attack should literally do like 200 damage. Yeah, it's a single strike Pokemon, so you can put single strike energy on it. But this attack, that attack should literally do like 200, if not more damage. Like, what? Why are there so many bad rares in this set? Alright, guys. I would say make your bets, but I think you would be a fool to bet on this pack. Last pack magic. Can we get something? Literally anything. At this point, I'll take anything, man. Like, this has not been a very good box at all. I'll try not to look at the code. Alright, guys. Last pack magic. Can we do it? Was this box bottom heavy, or did we just get, like, a bad box? Simisage. Dancer, Hawlucha, Drillbur, Shinx, Bunary, Basculin, Grubbin, Reverse, Hollow, Mawile. Dude. Oh, dude. Come on, dude. Come on. Rillaboom VMAX. Not quite there, but we'll take it, I guess. Not like I have a choice. G-Max Drum Solo for a grass and 3 colorless energy. 180 damage, and it also does 40 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Don't know how you're going to play this. I guess there was potential here. The attack cost is just so gnarly. I don't know how you're going to get all that energy onto this thing. Yeah, it's a Rapid Strike Pokemon, so you can play it with Rapid Strike energy, but man, oh man, that is a hefty attack cost. These are hits after opening 36 packs of Fusion Strike. If we take out the cards that are bad, right, and we take out the cards that I don't necessarily like, these are hits from the box. Technically, this card is bad too, but we'll keep it in here just because I like Full Art Trainers. I would say not a very good box at all. Maybe I sound like a kid who didn't get what he wanted for Christmas. It is what it is, I guess. I've been hearing that Fusion Strike is a pretty tough set to open because there's just so much bulk and so many bad cards in it. Kind of see that firsthand. Would I recommend a booster box to anyone? Probably not. Probably not. But this is just one booster box out of many. I've seen people just hit the absolute insanity with these booster boxes. So who knows? Maybe you could be one of those people. Go ahead and let me know what you think. Do you think Fusion Strike is worth opening? Do you think this set is going to be worth anything in the future? Or do you think that its value is going to fall right off the map once people get their hands on the Mews and the Gengars that they want? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next time.